it's actually so hard to film things when you're out and about in London unless you have a dedicated videographer. So I've just done a shopping haul in Bethnal Green, and today I'm going to tell you where to get your brimmed vegetables in London. For sure. So one bags at all times, and I used to find it a bit cringe, but honestly, it's just honestly I'm carrying around bags in London because I really like to buy my ingredients myself. I don't really like to order stuff online, especially winter, because it's a rarity, and then I think know how to really appreciate French food. In general, I'm not. I swear most of my life is actually just carrying things, which I'm not opposed to, but it's just, funny, because that's what I do regardless of whatever country I am in. I'm just going home now. Hello! Okay, so I'm back in my kitchen, and I'm going to take you through the vegetables that I hauled from Bethnal Green today. So I think let's start with fruits. Got a lot here. Okay, so I've got 2 guavas. The Indian guavas, I like them really tough because then when you cut them or grate them, they're really crunchy, and I love that about guavas. Second is shatkara. So shatkara is kind of a citrus, but I think I'm doing a disservice by saying it's citrus because it's like a really fragrant, almost gingery, slightly bitter citrus, and this is something you typically cook with or you make an achar with. Next thing, this is my favorite thing in the world, Gondoraj lebu. You just like indent it. I want everything to smell of this. This is amazing, and in Bengal we eat dal, usto, lots of things with this, and it's just delicious. It's an amazing citrus fruit to use that is indigenous to Bengal actually, and the fragrance it's out of this world. I can't even. There's no way to describe this. I wish you could smell it through the screen. Next, we've got some more citrus, because in Bengali cuisine there's actually a lot of different types of lebu. So there's Kabji lebu, Gondoraj lebu, Batabi lebu. Like, there's so many different varieties, and also they have different purposes. It's not like you can put anything on everything. These are a kind of more typical everyday lime. They smell really different to Gondoraj. Hey, I love it. Just love it. These are really, really good. And the tiny lebus, Pati lebu, which is the common lime, if that's I think the direct translation of pati, they're like the little small key limes. I don't think I have any at the moment. However, let me check. Let me go check, because I might have some. Yeah. No, I don't have any right now. Sometimes I always have them in the fridge because they're the best with, like, again, a dal or a tokari. But they're my citruses for today. Next, kakrol. I don't know if you've ever seen this vegetable before. One of my favorite to just like bhaja and eat. Actually, I love kakrol bhaja. So we eat a lot of gourds in Bengal, and there's so many varieties. There's like lau, kakrol, potol, uche. They're all types of gourd. So you should look this up online. Gourd. And that's a massive family of vegetables, and we cook every single type of gourd in so many different ways. It's a big part of our vegetable diet, and definitely eaten a lot in households. Next, maybe one of my favorite vegetables. Could it be? Not counting potato, of course. Pianchkoli. Pianchkoli is beautiful. Pianchkoli is basically young, tender onion tips. Look at the tips. It doesn't really taste like spring onion. Spring onion is a lot stronger tasting than pianchkoli. This is a very typical winter vegetable, and I am so excited to cook this. In fact, I'm going to share the recipe for what I do with this, because I actually bought 4 bunches because of this, because I'm going to make a fully vegetarian dish with this and a fish dish with this. So pianchkoli is something we sometimes cook with small fish, so they could be like kind of like anchovy type fish or prawns, and that's delicious. And then the plain, obviously vegetarian one, you just cook it up, typically sometimes with aubergine, and that's also so nice. But if you ever spot these in like an Asian shop, you must get them, because they're like a really sweet oniony flavor that is just so different to, spring onion or leeks. It's just, very, very particular. I'm going to go back into the gourds. Bitter gourd, another one of my really close vegetables. Really close vegetables? Scratch that. And one of the vegetables that I grew up eating a lot, it's called uche. It is bitter, but it's one of my favorite things to start a meal with. So typically you make this with potato or with some carrots, and it's just so nice. We don't really do the whole stuffing this with meat, which some other parts of our culture do, but in Bengal we typically have it as a starting point of the meal, which means it's meat-free. This, oh my god, this is really hard to find. By the way, today I found this. Normally you don't find something like this. This is kochur loti. So it's taro stem. It's very, very, I don't know, specialist Bengali home eating. I love. It just has such a lovely earthy smell. I'm wondering if I also maybe share the recipe of this with you guys. So maybe I'll do that. It takes a little bit of prep, but look how beautiful it looks. This on a table. I mean, eating this is obviously better, but yeah, I am really surprised I found kochur loti today. But it was also really nice to walk around Bethnal Green this morning because a lot of the winter vegetables are here from Kolkata, Bengal, not maybe Kolkata, but from Bangladesh, typically from the rural areas. And it was just so nice and abundant. And winter is the peak of vegetables and fruits, etc. in Bengal. And you can really tell today. Okay, then we've got these. This is called jolpai. It's the Indian indigenous olive. South Asian, not Indian. And these are amazing. Look at them. They're literally olives, but we don't eat them raw or brined. We typically turn it into a jolpai achar, which is delicious. You can actually make it with like large Sicilian olives, and I have tried that before and it's delicious. But yeah, this is jolpai, and it smells very earthy as well, but also it's got a bit of that citrus in it because it was in my bag. Okay, and then last but not least, I got a lao today. Look at this, I got a lao. I love lao. I'm gonna make a lao dal, and then with the peels, I'm gonna do lao khosha bhaja because I love lao khosha bhaja. It's so good. Like khosha bhaja needs a whole separate discussion by itself because if you're Bengali, you've eaten a lot of different khosha bhajas: aloo, potol, lao, kumro, I don't know. We have khosha bhaja with everything, and khosha bhaja literally means peels fry. And every single vegetable, the peels taste different, and therefore the fry is different. And it's just, something I personally really enjoy eating. But I, often have to remind myself to thank my mum when I eat a lot of this stuff and appreciate it, because had it not been for her, I would have probably not had any exposure to any of this way of eating, and I really love that. And this isn't a vegetable, but I bought them today just to top up. It's gourd. I typically use this for like supper club desserts instead of using sugar, so this is just a refill for my pantry. Abundance is what I'm feeling with vegetables. I'm going to show you my counter.